Right. I know. Well, that's the other thing. That's the other thing that's really, I like.
Thank you. You know, first off, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Congressman Bill Foster. I'm a scientist and businessman. It's my honor to represent the 11th District of Illinois, part of Naperville, and to share it with Sean Caston and Lauren Underwood, who I've been on the phone with talking about the situation. I actually flew from Washington, D.C. out here for two events. The first one that I think many of you probably have been at was the interfaith celebration of International Peace Day, just a few blocks away here. And it was so strange listening to the wonderful presentations there, and at the same time, you know, looking at your cell phone and seeing the developments that are going on. And it is a you know, for those of you who know what I've been involved in my years in Congress, one of the things I spent more time on than anything else was the Iran nuclear deal. I'm the only PhD scientist in Congress, and during the debate over approving the Iran nuclear deal, and during our efforts to get our current president to not walk away from it, you know, I was as active and vocal as anyone, because that is really the long game, preventing nuclear war and nuclear arms race in the Mideast. This is the single thing that scares me more than anything else, because it is not just Iran. There are many countries there, Saudi Arabia, the Gulf states, Egypt, Turkey, that have the wherewithal and the technical expertise, if they choose to become nuclear weapon states. And that is a terrifying thought, and that is one of the main motivations for the Iran nuclear deal, is to prevent an arms race, a nuclear arms race. And that is why when you read the Iranian announcement that they are now walking away from the Iran nuclear deal, that is probably more concerning than anything else that has been that's going on. You know, I remember saying that during the debate on this, when Congress was being urged to walk away from President Obama's nuclear deal, telling people that if we walk away from it, we walk away alone. Because it is only by getting all of the civilized countries of the world together to insist that we gradually denuclearize this planet, that we have a chance of avoiding nuclear war in our grandchildren and children and maybe our own time. And so that is the single thing that I've worked hardest on of anything. And why I'm so disheartened about what President Trump has done here. Because, you know, it is not going to be, when President Trump announced his walking away from the deal, it was not, he was told by many people, including me and many others, that the other path here is a path to war. And, well, here we are. 3,500 American soldiers on their way to the Gulf as we speak. It is not going to be easy to get out of the situation that our president's gotten ourselves into. The Iranians, who are, many of them not good actors on the world stage, and our president are trapped like a pair of rats, pressed rats in a corner as the walls close in on them. And we're going to have to think clearly and do the best we can to make sure that the reaction of the American people is as good as it can be when Iran's retaliation comes. It's going to come, and there are going to be voices that say, let's hit them 4 times as hard. And guess what? That's not a solution that converges. We'll have to steel ourselves towards turning our other cheek to the extent possible when we see a retaliation come. And that's not going to be easy. It's not the way we're wired as human beings. And we're going to have to be very careful to not overreact, and to make sure that our president knows that we don't support overreaction. And so I just want to thank you for being part of the voice that is our best tool for trying to keep this president in check here. So thank you all.